Hi everyone, I'm Ali from A Glass After Work and thanks for joining me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I am going to taste a new wine from Jon Bon Jovi and his son Jesse. Apparently they are big wine drinkers and they've actually spent a lot of time enjoying wine on Long Island in New York, out in the Hamptons, and so they decided that they wanted to get into the winemaking business. And so they've collaborated with Gérard Bertrand. And so they have decided to make a French rosé. So I don't know if you've had a chance to hear about it, but it is called Diving Into Hampton Water. That's a pretty fun label. I mean, we've had a couple of conversations recently about on the YouTube channel about fun labels, and I think it's a pretty fun label. Even though it's a French rosé, it definitely is not a kind of French style label. So I think that that's fun. And the rosé is a blend of 60% Grenache, 15% Cinsault, 15% Mouvédre, and 10% Syrah. So it's a pretty traditional blend of grapes for the French Mediterranean, and yeah, so why don't we give it a taste. The wine doesn't actually have a cork. Instead, they've used one of these kind of glass toppers. I don't know if you've had a wine yet where they've used these, but you can kind of see if you look, see if you can see through the glass, right? You can see how the topper is right down in there. I admit, while I like the toppers, they're sometimes a little difficult to get open, and so opening them on camera might be a bit of a challenge. I haven't quite mastered it, but oh, there we go. And so, just in case you haven't seen a stopper like this, so that's what it looks like. All right, great, okay. And so I've got my Rosé all day glass, and let's dig on in. So as you can see from the color, it's a pretty kind of traditional color for a rosé, for a French rosé. It's kind of a light, like a light pink, light salmon with tints of orange. On the nose, definitely some breadfruit, some strawberries, actually some nice juicy strawberries, some raspberries. I'm getting some grapefruit, definitely some grapefruit going on in there. All right, well, why don't we take a taste? Cheers. Okay, so that grapefruit is really coming out in the palate. Still getting the kind of strawberries, but they're a little more tart than they were on the nose. Kind of a tart flavor, and the raspberries are there, but they're kind of hidden in the back, and maybe even a little bit of creaminess to it. I don't want to say actual cream, but there's like a softness. Yeah, I feel like just a touch to go with those red fruits. And the wine is definitely light-bodied with a whole lot of acid going on. So it's going to be a great hot weather wine, a great summer wine. Tonight we are having a spinach salad with strawberries and feta and some grilled chicken. This is going to be perfect for something like that. I'm kind of excited, actually. I think the pairing's going to work really well. I will say, so I paid $25 for this on wine.com, and this is not a $25 wine. I think I've said this before, but I'm skeptical of paying more than like $15 or $18 for a rosé, especially a French rosé. There are so many good options out there that there's no reason to pay more than that. And so the fact that this is at $25, it just, that's a lot of money for a rosé. And so I probably won't get it again. I think it's a fun novelty knowing the background, and I've always been a big Jon Bon Jovi fan. I've always loved the band, and so it's fun to taste a wine that he's associated with and that he and his son have been working together on. So there was definitely a novelty factor in it for me. Totally, I get it. I bought into the marketing, but probably won't get it again unless they drop the price, because it's just $25. I know I keep saying it. I think I'm kind of surprised. I think I expected to kind of be blown away at $25. So anyway, that's kind of it. If you see it, I definitely think it's worth grabbing. You won't be disappointed. It's a good wine. It's just maybe better to wait for it to be on sale. And with that, I think that's all I've got today. If you liked my video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, you can do that down below. And don't forget to hit the little bell so that you can get notifications when I upload a new video, which is usually on Wednesdays for Wine Wednesday. And I'll be sure to leave information about the wine in the comments below, but also definitely let me know, have you tried the wine? Have you heard about it? Or have you tried any wines from celebrities? I know a lot of celebrities out there are getting into the wine game, and so have you tried any, and are there any that you love? I definitely would like to know that too. And with that, I hope you have a great Wine Wednesday. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.